Boom, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it's been a while since we had all the camera gear set up and ready to go. So we're just going to take a quick look at the markets overall and leave you guys a little bit of an update. Here's Bitcoin. Nothing's been going on too exciting in the crypto markets. We've just been seeing a lot of consolidation of price. We've been holding within this kind of falling range here. I made a tweet right at the beginning of this. It said, I'll see you at 52K. And we came down that low, a little bit lower. But this time of the market is designed to get rid of players. A lot of the chop is designed to push people out to find something better to do. This is the best time to be an investor more than to make any particular trades. A lot of the positions that we were in had got stopped out in profit a while ago. So there has been no need to do consistent frequent updates just because there's nothing that's happening really. You guys will have probably noted that when I think the bull markets are about to shift, I usually start making videos all the time during that part of the upcycle, just because it's the most exciting part. One of the ones I wanted to look at though was gold here. Gold is one of the few charts that did follow through and continue in the way of the wake we thought it might here. What appeared to be a beautiful cup and handle that was forming. We had mentioned this in early July and August of this year as well, that we were going to see just a basically continual uptrend of gold here. And gold's just consistently pushed higher and higher. Once it broke out of the back of this trading range, it just consistently managed to stay up. The S&P 500 here has actually moved into an area of consolidation. We're here on the weekly right now. Let's go in on the daily. But we had talked about a trading range forming here. And we'd probably get some bounce between the $5,700 for the 5,700 area and a little bit lower. We peaked a little bit lower than I thought we would within this horizontal trading range that we're seeing here. But the S&P 500 has bounced all the way back up to this again at 564. I think it's really only a matter of time until they turn that printing press on again. So, right now, there is no organic market. The market is basically entirely dependent upon the Fed doing something for liquidity. Now, every government around the world has been taking its turn in the printing game. So inevitably, it's going to come back to the United States as well. But first, we're likely going to see lowered interest rates. Now, that may not be great for the market. It could signal weakness in some of the things that the Fed has been talking about. But ultimately, cheap or free money is really the thing that drives most of the market sentiment. We've gone over this in the past, but what seems to have been pushing the S&P 500 up for all these years was just liquidity coming from the Federal Reserve. Now, that's not healthy at all. But we've hit a seminal top for the S&P 500, and we're inside of a range here as well. So I suspect that this range is going to continue. Bitcoin and S&P 500 are probably going to stay within this range until we see something change. Now, there's every reason to believe that they want to just print the markets into all oblivion, but maybe wait until after the election cycle to start giving away everything. The government has made some pretty outlandish statements, like saying 25% capital gain or unrealized capital gains taxes, which is basically the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my entire fucking life. You'd have to be really retarded to think that that was a good idea. And that's the problem. There's a good number of people out there who are actually stupid. A larger number of them are stupid than you would have ever hoped. It's the majority. There's a point where democracy becomes idiocracy because the voting mass IQ is below 110. It's not to degrade people. I think people are amazing. I have fun hanging out with everybody, regardless of where their IQ is. But it doesn't mean they make great decisions. Although intelligent people don't make always that great of a decision either. So it's not like it bodes well for them all the time either. Being smart doesn't always make you smart. It's a hard one to understand, but it definitely is noticeable if you've been hanging out with a broad group of people. Anyways, the point of this, looks like we're going to be stuck in a range for a little while longer here. Bitcoin is still showing weakness. But we've seen some nice consolidation within this range. We still have only wicked down really into the previous ETF buys, but haven't been able to get lower. We did see a liquidity check here equal in supply signature to the first part of the primary support, which is usually a good sign. So we have had some signs that this could be reaccumulation. Again, I was really early thinking this is reaccumulation after I had told everyone to basically be out of the markets here. I was like, oh my God, it's spring. That was silly of me. I made that mistake, but it's also why I haven't been making a ton of updates right now either. It's just until we see a switch in the change in character, there's no reason to be day trading. I don't think day trading makes any sense. Generally, you can just be accumulating assets. Bitcoin's still the true North Star of this digital sphere here. So I don't think anything has changed within that. Anyways, I just wanted to leave you guys a quick little market update. We'll be back. Yeah. I've kind of done my work sprints, or getting closer to the work sprints, being a little bit finished. I've been putting in way more work hours than I normally would, just because I want to catch up with where I think we need to be before I start going back into my kind of normal routine here with the Arcane Bear. But I do want to let you guys all know that I do love you. I haven't forgotten about you. I've just been a little busy because I've been really excited about fashion and producing stuff in the textiles world. It's nice to do tactile, like functioning building again. I always really like that stuff. You know, the Healthy Beverage Company in Costa Rica is one of my favorite companies as well. I like doing stuff like that. So Arcane Bear, I plan on doing for the rest of my life. So I just want to make sure everyone knows that. I will make YouTube videos probably for the rest of my life, give or take, because this was an art form for me. I decided I wanted to do this because it felt like art, not because I just want to make videos telling you guys about what the price of Bitcoin is, or where the markets are going, or what's happening in society. Although I'm sure I could do more of all of those things. I started the Arcane Bear because I felt like it was my diary entry to the world. My first 2 videos were about DMT, Bitcoin, and then pineapples. It's very clear to me that I just wanted to tell you guys about the things that I thought was valuable. So thank you for always joining along in that journey. We've lost a ton of followers over the last month of people being who just want constant crypto updates, and it's not good. It's not healthy for you to, oh my God, Bitcoin's falling. Oh my God, it's rising. Chill out. It's a great time to be an investor. This is the best time to be an investor, is when the markets are going sideways. If we see pivotal moments like we did in October of 2023, and you see me come online going, oh my God, go long everything, that's usually a good indicator. But until I say that, it's usually it's easier just to be a good investor and do something that you're good at in the meantime to generate wealth and revenue. And then when there's a time to go long, I am usually screaming, go long. You can check years of my video evidence of getting that correct. So anyways, just a quick little update here with the Arcane Bear. We'll see you guys again. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. We'll go a little bit deeper into the markets, but I just want to do a quick update tonight.